It's the final word. On tour in Dunedin. Geoff, Lemon, Bharat, Sundaresan. We had to come here.
We just had to.
If you don't know where we are, we're at 29. What's the name of the street again?
Fitzroy Street.
Fitzroy Street.
Just off David Street.
Just off David Street, which is probably where Clarrie Grimmett was born.
Yeah.
Certainly where he spent his first years. If you don't know about Clarrie Grimmett, you haven't been listening to the show for long enough.
You have a lot of catching up to do.
The greatest Australian leg spinner, and I say that without equivocation or qualification.
Oh,
yeah. The first Test bowler to pass the 200 wickets mark.
True.
And he was born here in Dunedin. It might not have been in this house. It might have been in a house in David Street, which is literally around the corner where his parents were living.
Yeah.
This was the grandparents' house. It's called Farringdon Villa. It still has the grand plaque up there.
Built in 1882, yeah.
Maybe he was born in the hospital. We don't know. So he was brought back here as a baby when he was first born, and then lived around the corner and spent his first few years here before they moved to Wellington, and then he moved to Sydney, and then he moved to Melbourne, and then he moved to Adelaide, and all of the adventures he had along the way. But it's strange to be at the start of a journey that we've talked about so much.
Especially when it looks like nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Like I can see the red curtains there in the background, or even the netty curtain up upstairs. We still don't know whether there is anybody inside or not.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
They might be weirded out if we're standing outside.
I know, yeah.
Sorry,
indeed.
apologies if you're in there. I don't think there's anyone. It
I
looks
can't
like
find
it's been
it.
renovated.
It does look like it's been renovated. Our first reaction was, is it in a state of disrepair? I don't think it is. I think it's just being renovated. Lovely letterbox behind us, 29 Farringdon.
I love this stained glass thing, the portico and the little walled-in porch where you can... and I'll tell you what, the front door looks in very good repair. So that's my main sign that
that's a good
this
sign.
is actually
and I did hear a
house in
dog
good
bark.
repair.
It could not be the Clarrie Grimmett dog.
No. Probably his fox terrier that used to fetch the
yes,
ball.
Yes, yeah. Maybe a descendant.
In the backyard in Adelaide, right?
That's
where he built a net in the yard.
Developed the flipper.
Yeah. And where you now live, so you're like connected to both ends of the Clarrie Grimmett story now.
I have. That's where we go for our Indian grocery shopping. There's an Indian store in Firle, and right outside where we park our car is a little structure, a little plaque built for the great Clarrie Grimmett. So it feels surreal that now I feel like the circle is complete.
Yeah.
I've come to the beginning.
Yep.
And I live very close. Or I visit the place where it all ended.
Yeah. I feel like with this old letterbox with the flowers painted on it, I feel like I could write him a letter and put it in there.
Oh, that'll be lovely.
And it would somehow make its way, Thanks for pioneering the flipper.
Yeah. I know.
And for the deceptive method. Remember how because they used to figure out when he'd bowl the flipper because his finger would click. So he started clicking the fingers of his left hand when he bowled a regular leg break.
What a genius. Yeah, but look, all we can say is after what happened on March 4th, 2022, pretty bloody dangerous bowling attack in the heavens right now. Two pretty good exponents of that flipper.
Yeah,
either end.
Two of the best to ever curl out the leg break. But I feel quite touched being here.
Yeah,
it's strange.
It is.
It was a fun thing to do, but it's also somehow emotional.
I think because it looks... Clarrie Grimmett is still in there.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Like a young Clarrie Grimmett is still in there.
So they built this place in 1882. I mean, this must be like some of the original bricks.
Has to be. Yeah.
I'm sure the guttering and the eaves and things have been replaced. There's a bit of the Jason and the Argonauts boat about it. But
the green window frames, though.
Yeah.
I think they've been here since 1882 because look at the green of the font.
True.
Where it says 1882, it's the same.
Yep.
I think this. I don't know whether Clarrie Grimmett ever came back to visit this house.
Farringdon
this is
Villa.
how he would have left this house. This is how he would have left Dunedin to go to Wellington. So,
it does look similar.
So in a way, I think we have been transported back in time.
We have, and everything else on this street is a little bit more recent, probably, and more made of wood and more. But this place still stands, and I'm glad. I was a bit worried about coming to the address and just finding the spot where it used to be.
Yeah,
but
a couple of apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But here we are, 29
Here we
Fitzroy
are.
Street, Dunedin, in Caversham. So we'll pop down to Carisbrook, where the cricket ground used to be, which is no longer a few blocks from here.
It's not there anymore.
And that's it. Just thought you might like to come and visit it with us. A little
Road tripping.
Little New Zealand road trip sidebar thing That's it. That's all we got. We'll see you later.